We're on this tiny little sand cay up here in the far northern Great Barrier Reef, and we're hoping to witness one of the oldest rituals in the animal kingdom. It's when the sea turtles, who have spent much of their lives at sea, and then we're talking about the females in particular, come back to these little places to lay their eggs, and they need to come back and use the land to do that. Once upon a time they used to live on the land, but they returned to the sea, and now they have to come back here to lay their eggs. So we're hoping to see 1 or 2 females come out in the next hour or so, just as the sun's setting, and start that amazing process of digging the chamber and then laying the eggs and burying them. So fingers crossed.
First they dig a body pit, so they'll dig down about 1 metre, and then with their front flippers and a little bit with their back flippers, and then they use their back flips to dig an egg chamber. So it's, you know, sort of hourglass sort of shape. So you can see how she's using her hind flippers, how dexterous she is to actually dig her egg chamber, and then she's going to lay her eggs, and you can see the eggs now popping out from her oviduct, and you can actually see the mucus that's around them, and it's that drying of the mucus that allows the little embryo to develop inside the egg. Now that she's finished laying her eggs, we're going to put this satellite tracker on her, and then we're going to try and track her progress from here, from the nesting beach through her migration pathways back to her feeding grounds. These are the satellite trackers that we're using. We're going to stick them on the back of the turtles. They will use this antenna to send a signal to the orbiting satellites, and if they can pick up 3 satellites, it'll do a handshake with them. The satellites then send the data back to France, to the Argos system, and then it gets collated there and then uploaded to the computer, and we can log on and find out where our transmitter is. Because we've had her out here for a few hours now, and obviously we've interacted with her by putting this satellite tracker on her, we're really interested to see what her behaviour is once we release her. So we're going to put this camera on her, and we're going to watch her progress across the reef flat to see whether she's stressed out and swimming differently than she normally would. And then we've tied a rope to the camera, and at the end of it we're going to pull the camera off and let her swim away in peace.